What is going on? My name is ASAP Flash, and like I said earlier in my Doctor Sleep video, how I said when I get Disney Plus, I'll start talking about the Mandalorian. Well, today is that day. Well, actually tonight because it's like what? Oh shit! It's almost gonna be 11. So just recently, about a few minutes ago, I finished watching the first episode of The Mandalorian, and I know I'm a little late, but hey, that is my style. I get to things whenever I get to them, and as soon as I finish watching it, I'll come back here and talk about whatever piqued my interest about said thing that I want to talk about. Anyway, so what I like about it, well, actually, was my first appeal when I first heard about the show, that it doesn't have anything to do with the Skywalker drama. No Ray, no anybody else. It's just like a straight up Star Wars story. It just in the Star Wars. And when I was asking around what the show is about, mainly I just got it's Baby Yoda or the adventures of the Mandalorian and whatever. And after seeing the first episode, I really got that vibe that it just basically the adventures of the Mandalorian. And I like that kind of feel of it. You know what I'm saying? Like as I said earlier, it's not um, you know a Skywalker drama, or it's not like some big bombastic idea. It's just very, you know, basic storytelling. I mean, basic in a compliment, of course, not basic as in, you know, boring and predictable. Um, I like how it's really. I think I might have said this, but I like how it's low key. I like how it's it tells the story it needs to tell instead of like over convoluting it or whatever. Um, what I like about it as well, excuse me, what I like about it as well is how the production is fucking top notch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, of course, it's like it's a Disney streaming service. You know, it's not like Hulu. It's not like Netflix. I mean, they have do have some impressive work as far as production design, but the production on this is just so it it's really good. It's really good. And of course, like it's a Disney production, so of course it has to be really top notch. But I'm just so impressed on how nice and shiny it looks, and also at the same time, they have a lot of practical effects. Like I seen some of the well, not Muppets, but puppets, whatever, that actually look like it's physical, like actual practical Muppets instead of just CGI'd, And if this is what the Star Wars future is gonna look like, then I'm all for it, man. Totally. Um, just a little sidebar, real quick. I'm definitely looking forward to the last what was the movie called? The Rise of Skywalker. Yeah. Looking forward to that. The Last Jedi, that was super divisive. A lot of people hated it because Rian Johnson wanted to do something, I guess, original with the story, and a lot of people just. I mean, it's kind of bad that they threw him under the bus. So gotcha bad. I mean, there's people like me that liked it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm kind of diverting a little bit from the Mandalorian episode, but Ryan Johnson directed some of the great episodes of Breaking Bad. So I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying it's like you're more of a Star Wars fan than you are cinema fan. Cinema file, whatever. Movie lover of cinemas. Instead of just but it's a huge sidebar right now. It has nothing to do with anything. It's just kind of my thoughts. Anyway, um, yeah, I thought it was a good first episode. I know there's like 6 episodes in total, and maybe you need to catch up on it. But like I said earlier, I watch things at my own pace. So, have a problem with it? I don't care. um, what I like about it, I mean, I kind of knew the 50-year-old character that they're talking about is Baby Yoda, but I mean, okay, the memes kind of spoiled it for me, but I kind of like the journey of it. You know, the two bounty hunters looking at going after the same thing, and then at the last minute, like basically the Mandalorian just shoots the guy. You know, protecting that Baby Yoda. And at first, I thought the Mandalorian character he was a mute, you know, but he started talking. So I seen this one meme. It's like still more facial expressions than Christian Stewart. One, that's kind of a old dated meme, and two, uh, you know, just after that first episode, like you know, I think it's pretty genius of how Pedro Pascal, the actor that plays Mandalorian, how it can convey so much emotion just like with not really emoting. I mean, not really emoting with his face, obviously, because it's covered. But you know, he emotes so well with a mask over his face. It just damn, he's an amazing actor. And I know he was in Game of Thrones, and yeah, I don't know if I mean, I probably will because Rick and Morty and South Park and all that shit on HBO Max. But you know, that just means a little more money to spend on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit of a cheapskate. You know, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I thought it was a great episode. The production was amazing. I like that they used a lot of practical effects there, and yeah, it's a really good show, dude. Um, yeah, I have no gripes about it. Um, that's pretty much it, dude. I'm almost at that point where I just kind of lose steam a little bit and just kind of like yeah. Anyway, I might make another video. I don't know what the fuck. I was gonna say that like about the other stuff that I was like talking. Oh yeah, Rian Johnson. I mean, dude. Here's the thing. Um, Either save it for another video. I don't know. But here's the thing. I feel like you know, when you're directing like an IP like Star Wars or Marvel, whatever. I mean, either you paint by the colors, or you just do your own thing. Either you paint by the colors and people will be like, oh, you know, you're doing the same exact thing everybody else is doing, or you do your own original stuff and there's a bigger backlash and it's like you can't win. You know what I'm saying? I mean, kind of on my video, I understand it anyway. But yeah, I thought the Last Jedi. I mean, it was a little bit confusing, a little bit, but I like the risk that Rian Johnson took with that movie. A lot of people hated it, and I might get flamed on the comments saying like, "What, you actually like that movie or whatever?" But hey, you know, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, that's pretty much it with my thoughts on the first episode of The Mandalorian. And excuse me for kind of a sidebar a little bit, but hey, it is what it is, dude. Anyway, hope you liked the video. Comment, subscribe, all this other fun stuff, and yeah. All right.